ready to move, but you have to sell your current home before you can purchase a new home? Well, in this video, we're gonna unpack a few tips and tricks that you can utilize to both buy and sell at the same time. So stay tuned, we're gonna give you all the details. Thank you for staying tuned. We're gonna go ahead and unpack some of these industry insider tips that you can use when you're trying to both own your home and purchase a new home at the same time. Now again, I'm not a loan officer. You do need to review the pros and cons of each one of these based on your financial situation with your local loan officer as well as your financial advisor, so you can see which options are best suited for your situation. Guys, is purchase while owning and doing what we call a recast or reformatting of that loan. So that basically means you go, while you own your home, go ahead and purchase that next home, that new home that you're looking forward to. Then take the time to then sell your home, right? Once you get the proceeds from the sale of that home, you then apply the net proceeds of the sale of that home to the home you just bought. And you do what we call a recasting of that. What is recasting? It's basically a reformatting of the loan. So once you have now sold the house, and let's just say, you netted $500,000 from the sale of that house, you can then take the proceeds from the cash from the sale of that house and apply it to that new mortgage, where they basically reconfigure the loan using the same interest rate that you've locked in, but now lowering that mortgage. Say the mortgage you got was $600,000, it can lower it down to $100,000 because now you've recast the loan. You do need to make sure you talk to more than one loan officer. Not all banks and loan officers are able to do that and offer that, especially if they are ones that sell off your mortgage to, say, they process your loan, but then they sell your loan off to Wells Fargo or whomever else, okay? So you need to make sure that you talk to more than one and see if they have the ability to do recasting or what we call reformatting of your mortgage, if that's something that you're viably looking into. That is most commonly used these days, which is called a leaseback. Basically, that's when you put your house on the market and you have your realtor basically listed with the contingency to say that you can buy my house with the understanding that I'm going to need a potential 30 to 60 days after we close to stay and remain in my home. Now, you will potentially be paying that buyer a nominal rental fee in that process. Another option that a loan officer will be able to work with you and be able to see what's currently on your credit is a line of credit. Some people during the process of owning your home, they've taken out a line of credit to do some improvements that is still actively available to them, where you're there and able to access those funds to then put down the down payment for, say, a new construction where a builder maybe required 10% of the purchase price to start building that house for you. And that gives you the time to secure a home and then go ahead and finish selling your home. All right, let's jump into the next option. Now, this option, some people love the idea of and some people hate, which is basically sell your home, get the proceeds from the sale of your home, pack up all your non-essential belongings, furniture, etc., into a pod where they can then deliver it to your new address once you determine what that is. Move in temporarily with loved ones or into a short-term rental to give yourself time to then locate your new property. We talked about the option of a leaseback. Now, some of you are like, well, I don't want to pay anyone rent to stay in my own house. Well, you can do what we call a slow close, but it's not going to give you necessarily direct access to your funds. So slow close means that you put your house, say, on the market in May, but you have it written in the notes, and your realtor will do this for you, that you're not moving out of the house until July. So that means you guys won't close until July, but they can secure the home in May. I know you're thinking, okay, well, how can that help me because I still won't have access to my funds? Well, at least give you the opportunity to show that your house is under contract and you're able to make offers still on homes that they will be contingent. However, in this market, it's still a seller's market. If you make an offer that seller cannot refuse, some sellers, depending on the situation, or homes that have been sitting for a long period of time, they're willing to take contingent offers, but you have to make it worth their while. So that is a great option. Thank you guys for staying tuned to the very end. If you found this information helpful, please be sure to push like and subscribe so we can be sure to get these videos out to you. Now, again, you need to weigh the pros and the cons of each with your local loan officer as well as with your financial advisor if you have one in place. Of course, I'm always here to answer any questions that you guys may have, and be sure to stay tuned to the next video. Thanks guys for watching.